Hey, what's up everybody? Hammerheart Metal Reviews here once again, doing another classic album review for you today. And today we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite albums, Abigail by King Diamond. It is celebrating its 35th anniversary this month. It was released October 21st, 1987. Cannot believe that this album is 35 years old. This came out when I was 3 years old. Obviously didn't listen to it when I was 3, that would be crazy, but yeah, wow. Talk about an album that stands the test of time 35 years later. Just an absolute all-time classic. This album is the sophomore album by King Diamond after Merciful Fate split up. This is the first full concept album that King Diamond did, which basically revolves around this horror story all about the possession of Miriam by Abigail, which was a previous like demon child from like a century before that had died in the house. I won't get into the whole story here in case you haven't listened to the album, but yeah, lyrically from start to finish, it tells a whole horror story and it's just absolutely amazing. Even got a little bit of a twist ending. Just really awesome stuff here. There's no weak songs on this album. This is truly essential listening, an all-time classic. Lineup on this album is the classic King Diamond lineup. Of course, King Diamond on vocals and lyrics. His voice so recognizable, one of the best voices in metal, hits those high falsettos like no one else can, does so many different characters throughout the album and throughout the songs. You got Mickey D on drums, of course played in Motorhead. Michael Denner on guitar, who was in Merciful Fate, and Timmy Hansen on bass, who was also in Merciful Fate. So you still got like a good chunk of the Merciful Fate lineup here in King Diamond. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, Andy LaRocque on lead guitar. His solos are next level here, just absolutely amazing. Like, the guitar work on this album is insane. The melodies that are incorporated and the solos are so top-notch, pretty much unmatched. It's just fantastic. Yeah, the vocals are unique. Everything about this album. The production is top-notch. Like, you can hear all the instruments clearly. And it's got these really complex songs over the conceptual storyline. And just no one else can really accomplish this the way that King Diamond did here. Like, this is just an all-time masterpiece. Such a melodic, classic heavy metal album. But while I say melodic, it's still got a sense of heaviness throughout as well. You could say maybe some people might classify this as a power metal album. I never really have. I consider King Diamond and Merciful Fate more just like traditional heavy metal, but with so much melody in the guitars, I can see where that comparison might come in, that there might be some hints of power metal in there. But yeah, if you haven't heard King Diamond or Merciful Fate before, basically just really melodic heavy metal, crazy vocals, amazing stuff here. So this album is 9 tracks. It's about 40 minutes long. I'm going to do a track-by-track run-through, and I'll give my analysis at the end as an album of the album as a whole, and I'll score it out of 10. So the album kicks off with Funeral, which is just an eerie, creepy intro that really just sets the stage for the album. It's not necessarily even a musical song. It's just an intro, some spoken word, and some backing music to really set the creepy atmosphere of this horror story. And then it just kicks in with Arrival, just melodic madness. The riffs in this song are so amazing. Absolutely great way to kick the album off. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. This whole album is flawless, but man, you kick it off with Arrival and then right into the next song, A Mansion in Darkness. Come on, how, like, does it get better than that? That's a tough couple songs to beat to kick off an album. Like, A Mansion in Darkness starts with this really beautiful guitar lead work and this nice melody, and then King Diamond's vocals just take over. Really the shining star on this album. On any album King Diamond's on, the focus is going to be on the vocals, but that's not to take away from the rest of the band. The musicianship here is insane as well. The song after that, The Family Ghost, they actually have a really awesome music video for. It's got this great opening riff. Once again, the vocals really shine. Like, you will be singing along to this song. Solo in this song shreds as well. Abigail has been in here for years and years, stillborn. I am going to be doing some terrible falsettos and King Diamond impersonations throughout this video, so bear with me. I cannot hit those high notes at all, so this is going to sound terrible, but you'll be singing along to this nonetheless because this album is just going to stick in your head. Such catchy parts, just, oh man, pounding choruses, absolute amazing stuff. So then the second half of the album kind of kicks off with the 7th day of July, 1777. One of the absolute highlights in my opinion. It's got this really beautiful acoustic opening. It's so gorgeous. But then it starts crushing right after that. King Diamond once again comes in and steals the show. The riffs are thrashy and melodic, and the solo shreds once again. And King Diamond, wow, another one that you'll just be singing along. So he pushed her down the stairs to die. No, she cried. It's 1777 on the 7th day of July. Just fucking amazing, amazing stuff here. Epic story, so classic here. After that, it goes into Omens. Guess what? Another absolutely killer track. Solid stuff here. Deadly Omens! Fucking great. I can't help but smile when I hear King Diamond sing that. It's just amazing. After that, it goes into the Possession. This one's got comparatively a pretty simple main driving riff in this song, but it's effective. Not everything needs to be completely super technical, so sometimes there are some more stripped down riffs, but that being said, the solos in this song are still super technical and melodic and crazy, and King Diamond's falsettos, once again, so goddamn good. No one else can sing like that. Then it goes into the title track, Abigail, another absolute highlight. This one is just frantic, frenzied riffing throughout, just absolutely amazing. Like, the riffs are so killer in this song, but it's catchy, it's memorable, and it's an all-time classic. I am alive inside your wife. It's just fucking awesome. Singing from the perspective of the possessed demon child, Abigail. Just fucking awesome stuff here. And then it goes into probably my favorite song on the album, the closer, Black Horseman. So it's the longest song on the album, just absolute epic closer. One of the best closing songs in heavy metal history, in my opinion. The guitar work, once again, really shines. It's got a really beautiful opening, and the vocals are gorgeous too. You just get lost in it. Like, the vocal melody suits in, like, it blends in with the beautiful guitar opening so well. And yeah, probably one of the best King Diamond songs, one of my all-time favorites for sure. So that's all the songs. If I had to pick favorites, I mean, the whole album, there's not any weak moments, but my few favorites would probably be the 7th day of July, 1777, Abigail, and Black Horseman. And yeah, so to score this out of 10, I mean, come on. The musicianship here is next level. The solos pretty much make me want to jizz. It's just that fucking good. Performances all around are so superb. And yeah, I'm running out of words to describe this. I don't give too many 10 out of 10 perfect scores for albums. So few and far between. This was one that does deserve it. This is a perfect goddamn album. 10 out of 10. One of the best albums in heavy metal history, at least in my humble opinion. So anyways, if you haven't heard this album before, give your head a shake. Go listen to it right now. If you have heard it, let me know your thoughts on it down below. Go listen to it again right now. Celebrate its 35th year anniversary. King Diamond fucking rules. Until next time, go give me a subscribe. Hammerheart Metal Reviews out.